Hi, I'm Kim Fulcher. I'm a life coach, and this is Groove TV, the place to get your groove back. Today we're going to talk about how to make a change and how to make it stick when you do. We're going to do that in 3 simple steps. Ready? Step number 1. I want you to develop a vision for your life. Now, I get that term vision can sound so big that it's difficult to get your arms around. It can sound like it has to be a giant undertaking for you to arrive at this place where you see the vision for your life. That is not what I'm talking about here. All a vision is an idea about what you want your life to look like. And that's what we're going to do right now. Now, you can arrive at your own life vision in the next 60 seconds by answering 6 questions, or more specifically, answering 1 question 6 times. What do you want for your health, your physical body, and your sense of vitality? What do you want for your relationships? What do you want for your career or your business? What do you want for your financial well-being? What do you want for your lifestyle and life experience, for how you get to live and what you get to do? And then the big one, what do you want for your spiritual connection and for your sense of purpose in the world? When you can answer these questions, you have a starting point for your life vision. And once you've got that vision in hand, we move right into step number 2. I want you to know your why. Look, I'm going to level with you. This change thing is not for the faint of heart. You're going to have to do some things you don't want to do to have what you want. And you're going to have to stop doing some things you probably like doing to have what you want. So you have to have some gut grit instinct that leads you through when it gets really hard and not so much fun to be doing the things that are required in order to make the changes you're seeking. And that anchor, that foundation is your why. So I want you to get really clear for each of the areas of your life what it is that's driving you. Who is going to benefit when you make these changes happen in your life? If you don't make them, what could it cost you or someone you love? We really want to get your arms around all of the amazing things that can happen and that will happen when you make this change. And we also want you to be really clear about all the things that you could miss out on if you don't do it already. So we want to really get our arms around that why, and you want to reconnect with that why every single day. I've got a little coaching challenge for you. At the beginning of every one of my mornings, I start with 3 minutes and I sit quietly with a theme song, with a song that really embodies what it is that my why looks like in that moment. And I just sit quietly and I focus on my breath and I listen to that song and I let it really set me up for a powerful, purposeful day. So I want you to do that this week. Just give it a little test drive and see if connecting with your why doesn't move you right in to step number 3 with some energy, because you're gonna need it. In step number 3, we have to line your behavior up with the outcome you're seeking. So here's the deal. You don't get the strong body without the workout. You don't get financial abundance if you spend more money than you earn. You're not going to have the relationship of your dreams if you're consistently neglecting your mate. You have to line your habitual behaviors up, those things you do every single day, with the thing you are looking for. You want to make sure your behavior is pulling you forward, not opposing the very thing you seek. So again, I want you to look at those 6 categories and I want you to make 2 lists. In order to have what you want, what do you need to start doing? And what do you need to stop doing? And you're going to have a list for each of the 6 categories. Nothing comes for free. You need to grow. You need to change. You need to do life differently if you want life to be different. And that is really where the rubber meets the road, all about your behavior. How are you meeting the circumstances of your life? So what are you going to start doing and what are you going to stop doing? And then here's the final stretch. The thing is, it's one thing to know what to do, what you need to start or what you need to stop. It's quite another thing to do what you know. So there are 2 approaches we can take to change. You can kind of rip the Band-Aid off and try to do everything all at one time. Or you can slow roll your change and you can condition one behavior at a time. Now, I am a fan of the slow roll. What that does is it allows you to grow into your behavior, and it allows you to build up little successes so that you can create some momentum to help you along. And we want that for you. Okay, final stretch. For each one of your categories, I want you to order the items that you've listed you need to start doing and stop doing. And I want you to put them in order from easiest to hardest. Now, there are two ways to go about making real change in your life. You can rip the Band-Aid off and attempt to make all of your changes at one time. And that works for some people. We refer to it as an immersion approach in the world of coaching. I, though, am more in favor of another approach, which I refer to as the slow roll. Now, with the slow roll, what we're looking to do is to create success, to create a track record where you start really believing in yourself and where you begin to build one change on top of another, which creates momentum. This is also a much less intimidating approach than trying to do everything at once. It's not as overwhelming, and so you're more likely to do it, which is a good thing. So here is my second challenge to you today. I want you to pick one thing, the easiest thing you need to start doing in just one area of your life, and then a twin thing that you need to stop doing in that same area. And I want you to just focus this week on making that change. And then you just take it a week at a time, a day at a time. You focus on making the change that is in front of you, the one thing you're gonna start, the one thing you're gonna stop. And once you've got those ones down, well, then you go to the next thing on your list. Another thing you're gonna start, another thing you're gonna stop. And what you're gonna find is that not only is this super fun and satisfying because you're going to be succeeding, you're going to have a momentum that will begin to pull you forward. And there is magic in that. That's all it takes. You can do this. Do not let the concept of it overwhelm you. You, my sister, are stronger than you give yourself credit for. That's it for the week. If you liked this video, like it below, and please share with someone you know could use a little change in their life or a little support. Comment either in the comment section right here or come on over to any of our social media platforms, especially on Facebook and Instagram, where we chat every day. And finally, make sure that you come over to kimfulcher.com and put your email in the subscription box so that I can send you this coaching video and a blog that goes with it in your email every week. Just kimfulcher.com and you are in. And you know what else? You totally got this.